Listen, Sam. I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
So are we oh my gosh, what are we doing? How are all those credits going to roll and then it just does that? Now we're back to... Look at the entities over there. That's like at the beginning of the game. Are we going to find out what these things are? What? She's a BT. What?
I see him. This way. Oh my God. He's over there. Over here, Sam. We're coming, Sam. You ready, Dracula? Ready. Sam, I see him. Okay. Luke, take me to Sam. Sam.
Don't give up. You're still connected.
Well, we know what we gotta do. This is so crazy. This game should have been over like 18 hours ago.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the Chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today, we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us, nor masks to hide who we are. Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another, where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. The old ways die hard, but I believe, my fellow Americans, that we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace our future. The Death Stranding is a part of that past. An enduring shadow. A constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together. To the bonds between us. To our collective greatness. All things must come to an end. Ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the Chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There is another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were going to use the doll, but didn't have one handy, which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
Yes. What could be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond, or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama made visual contact first. She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side. She informed Lochna via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges?
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out, but he was later found dead. Turns out some people die harder than others, though. Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the Chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart. She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her. And when he stared me down, that ghost, I knew he was here to kill me, to make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he? He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back.
I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me. God! But I don't deserve it, God damn it! There is no atoning for what I've done. Damn, God!
But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou? Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right. Absolutely. Thanks for everything. How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry. I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait. There's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile.
But not that fragile.
Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Seriously? This game has ended how many times? I thought it was over when we fought the big Higgs BT. Then when we fought Higgs. Then we fought BB's dad, Cliff Unger. Now we're just going back to the incinerator again. We also fought that big BB's theme. We also fought that big BT when we got back here. This is crazy. Well, I have no supplies. I assume it's not going to matter. At least that's what it seems like. Might run over to this distribution center though and see, like, can I get a vehicle? Because I don't really feel like running all the way over there. Like, we've had credits roll multiple times. The game still hasn't ended. This is like, who does this? Only Hideo. I mean, I don't. Death Stranding 2 is probably going to be even twice as crazy. course, it's all shut down. Like, why is nothing working? Didn't we fix everything? All right. So I don't have like an all-terrain suit or anything. We just have infinite stamina now. I'm sure I'm not gonna be able, you've never been able to grab any of these vehicles, so I'm sure I can't get one. Yep, all got the red X's on them. Why are they there then? Why can't you use them? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's this way. Yeah. This wasn't our first delivery, but we had that prologue at the beginning of the game, but then we went this way. This was our first major delivery. Obviously going to the incinerator. Can't believe we're going to lose BB or AKA Lou. Watch the BT show up when we get out of the incinerator again, just like last time. They're going to make us run all the way back here again. Guess the only good thing is you don't have to worry about carrying any backpack or equipment or anything. You can, if you trip and fall, no big deal. Are you saying something, BB? I sure hope he's gonna do something. Really don't. Hope we have to incinerate him. Man, he jumps so much farther when he doesn't have anything on him. Oh, look, there's strands over there. What is all that? I'll just climb over this way. Instead of going around, we should be able to get up here.
I guess we're here. You still with me, Lou?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
Thanks for everything.
Child's special. One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or
A sacrifice.
a foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void out in Manhattan. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
This is a woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
I have a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry. You were my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir. I believe this belongs to you, sir. Now, I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you. My animal, Lisa. I'm sorry.
There's just so much to this. I do not want to do this. Like, was BB... I don't know, it's... Because they also said the president, like, raised Sam. Like, was Sam the baby? Like, Unger's actual son? I don't know. It's confusing, though. Like, we really have to do this?
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
This is crazy. You just gonna float him around?
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off. Back off!
Get him! Don't do it! I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain. Don't! You got it! You two! Stay there! And hold your fire!
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him all. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
Move, dumbass.
BB. Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out, there's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning. be a father. I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom. No matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave. I'm sorry. Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter. But you're Sam Bridges. My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. A dead end. No way forward. Nothing but an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this me?
My BB too.
No, 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 no!
Sam. There you are. You want to go home? Let's go home. It's okay. I know the way.
now that his connection to the other side has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission him?
Take him out of the pod. I'll raise him as my own.
Come on, Lou. Wake up. Come on, Lou, wake up. Come on, Lou. Come on, baby. Come on, Lou, wake up. Wake up. Come on. Wake up! Wake up. Lou.
All right, so clearly it's over now. How many times are we gonna get these credits? Well, I'm glad we got a happy ending. I feel like there's like an hour from the time the first credits rolled to now, which is crazy. But all right, so going back, I've already stated this, so I guess I'll rehash it just a little bit. But anyway, story was amazing. I picked up on the fact that I thought maybe Sam was BB because they showed you there at the end from more BB's perspective. But when Amelie put him in the water and was like, "Oh, do you want to go home?" When we saw that the first time from BB's perspective, I just started thinking back to the beginning when she kept finding the kid on the beach. And then they were talking about obviously Amelie and the president wasn't, they're just names. They're like, I don't know, pretty much one and the same, but it's crazy that they were also an EE, but they just get to walk Earth. But anyways, so I just started picking up on that, but the only thing that didn't really make sense was how can Sam be BB if BB's walking with him, you know, in the pod? That was the only thing that's like super confusing, but I like how it was tied in, though. I like that Sam is Cliff Unger's son and everything. That's just a cool way to tie that back around, but it's just nuts. All the characters loved them, every single one of them. Troy Baker's performance as Higgs was awesome. I thought they were all good. This game, like the story of this game's like Inception. It twists your mind so much. It just goes here, then it wraps around to there, then it goes back that way, then wraps back this way, and it's really a cool concept. I mean, Hideo knocked it out of the park with the story. There's no doubt about that. You can tell he's such an influenced person when it comes to entertainment, movies, all those things. But it was pretty cool. Like I said, the few things that annoyed me, it's easily overlooked when the story's that good, but it's just mainly the cargo thing. It was just too much prep work. I don't like doing all that. The only thing about it was cool is the fact that for once in a game, like everything you carried, you literally had to carry it, which most games are not. Like, you can have like 10 weapons on you, but you only see one or two. But it's just a different concept and trying to get out of the norm. Love that he did that. So can't wait for the next one. I'm sure it's going to be just as nuts. I'm sure I'll complain at very similar things, and it is what it is. But I mean, all around, the story was so good that I don't even care about anything else. I just liked it because of that. It's just so different. So it was awesome. Definitely enjoyed playing it. I'm glad I got it in before the new one came out and I didn't have to delay myself playing the new one. And so the new one will be out soon and we'll start down that path. Anybody that's been watching, appreciate it. Thanks so much. Can't say it enough. Anybody that likes to tune in for any of these stories and just kind of see the journey or follow along with it, just know I appreciate it. Thanks so much. But yep, Death Stranding 2 on the beach will be next. We'll see what craziness. I don't know if I can take it back to back, but we're going to push through it and see what happens. But can't wait for it. Just to see what kind of twists and turns. And I'm hearing there might be more combat in the new one. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, it should be a good time as this was start to finish. You didn't really know what you were getting into. I didn't know a whole lot about this game. I knew it was crazy, but I didn't know it was like this. So, but I'm glad I got to experience it. It was definitely worth it. Everybody out there, be well, take care, stay safe, be healthy, and don't forget, don't just exist. Live life as much as possible whenever you can, as much as you can. And until Death Stranding 2 on the beach, take care. Peace.
Louise.